This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Alycia Huston. Alycia Huston. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am fabulous. Thank you for asking.
It's a great pleasure to connect with you. What part of the world are you in right now?
I am in beautiful San Diego, California.
Ooh. I heard it's a bit cold, like 60, around 60 degrees, yeah?
It's actually a little colder than that. It was about 37 this morning.
Ouchie.
Yes.
Ouchie.
Yeah, that's chilly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you still get to have the sun, yeah?
Yes. The sun is out and it's beautiful and clear. Yes.
Great to hear.
Gorgeous.
That's great to hear. Well, do tell me which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history.
Well, the talent that is responsible for us connecting is me being a wonderful small business consultant. And in that field, of course, I connect with other individuals. And through that, I became aware of you and your amazing, just what you're doing in this world just astounds me and it's exciting.
I appreciate that. Now, is this the EBC we're talking about or is it something else?
Is it the EBC? What do you mean by the EBC?
Okay, all right. There's a group called the EBC. Yeah, that connected me to a ton of people. They always do that. Yeah, I thought it was the EBC. Okay, you heard it from somewhere else.
Yes. Right. A wonderful woman, friend of mine who is in PR. And so she just connected me to you. And I'm so grateful she did.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're here. So who did you learn the ability to share from? Because it seems as though you're a bit into PR as well, because you saw a post that I did and, immediately you got in there and you shared what you believed in, right? So who did you learn that from?
That I would say that is from my mother. That was a beautiful value that was instilled in me at a very, very young age, and the value of giving before receiving. And I operate in that daily, in not just in a professional realm, but in a personal realm too. That's a very deep core value for me. Yeah.
That's great. So tell us about the consulting and the way you do it, please.
Sure. So I do consulting a little bit differently. I used to own a brick and mortar, and so I consult with small businesses that have up to 250 people, and I do it through the lens of neuroscience. And it was really because I do have a background in science and biology, and then learned more about neuroscience, educated myself, got some certifications. And I was like, this would be beautiful to marry this with leadership and neuroscience to help people tap into the greatest technology ever created, which is your brain. And so helping people to tap into those crevices of their brain, understanding how their brain works and how they can actually train their brain for maximum and optimal performance is just something that gets me out of bed every day with utter joy, with complete joy.
That's great to hear. For someone that's listening, where's the best place for them to connect with you?
My name is all of my handles on every platform. So Alycia Huston on every platform is my name. So on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and on Facebook, Alycia Huston. Yes.
That's wonderful. I'm guessing you've been through a lot, seeing businesses grow and I'm guessing die sometimes, right?
Yes.
Why will you continue? Unfortunately. Why will you continue to repeat the skill nevertheless, Alycia?
It is my belief, just even as you said, working closely with individuals, sometimes we think we know best and we are not open to feedback. We're not open to feedback and then moving into the implementation from somebody who's been there and done that. We think we know best. And even though sometimes we're seeing that what we're producing is not what we desire, we get stuck in habit. And that is part of it. That's just something within our brain that we have to be of a growth mindset. We have to be willing. We have to be flexible. And some people are just not wired that way and are not willing to actually change their inner wiring. And so they continue to do things the way they see fit without implementation of feedback for proven results and proven methods. And then unfortunately, they're not able to come out of the rut and they have to go another way or do something different with their lives when that business really may have been the gift that they were supposed to bring into this world. Yeah.
Amazing audience. I hope you're hearing it. Yeah. Get the work, get the consultation, get the help, because it helps. It definitely helps.
It does. It does. And when I owned my business, and I took my previous business to $8 million. And when I owned that business, we had help, we had consultants, we had people that were part of the team, because what we realized is we didn't know everything. And so you have to be open to bringing people in with the proven track record, with the skill set to take you to your next level. Yes.
Love it. Tell me one of the things that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
I am very clear on blocking my time. So I found I used to have energy leaks because I would not focus on maybe one thing at a time. I would, be writing an email, and then my cell phone might go off. I'll look to see who that was. Oh, then the email goes off. Oh, let me go check social media. So all of these what I call multi-minding really was diluting my business and my potency and just actually my efficiency. And so I really operate in the space of blocking my time for the different tasks at hand so I can operate in excellent for every deliverable for my client, for myself, for my family, whatever that looks like. So really being time aware has changed the game for me completely.
I'm really sorry I didn't speak to you last year because we were in San Diego last year or even the year before. It would have been really cool to just see you and connect with you. I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Yes.
How does it make you feel? I mean, looking back from then to now, how does it make you feel to see what you've accomplished by implementing this process? Very proud of myself and knowing that when we put the effort in, we do yield the harvest of our efforts, and understanding even prior to that time, where I was and where I am now. Oh my goodness. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. Yeah. That's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's switch gears for a moment. Now, let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Alycia, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory is of my sister feeding me. When I was about 5 years old, she was feeding me. She wanted to help my mom, and I was sitting down, and I remember my mom had gone to do something, and she came and she fed me my sandwich. She broke my sandwich up, and she was feeding me at the table.
That's intriguing. Why do you think this memory is so clear?
Because it invokes an emotional response, and it has embedded, of course, in my memory banks, because there is an emotional response with it. It really makes me warm inside. It really brings me peace. It brings me love. And so I am sure, and I love my sister, we're close. We fought growing up, but we're very close. And so I believe that's why it really sticks with me, because it was just an act of complete and utter unselfishness for her to take care of me.
If we were to change angles and look at it, how do you see it connecting to who you are today?
That's a beautiful question. I would say that it has really helped me tap into that space of love as I interact with everyone I meet. I really do approach every situation, every person, every challenge, obstacle, whatever, from a space of love. Or I do my best, I will say, every time, really from a space of love and compassion. Really, truly. Yeah.
Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
Yes, I would love that. Thank you.
I love the fact that in consultancy or consultation, it's you being the person who has the sandwich, if you would. But understanding that it's necessary to break it up into smaller pieces to feed what is the newbie, the child, the toddler, the new business person, but just seeing what that takes. And now that you're that person who's helping others by breaking it up into bits and pieces, and then giving them. So,
wow, thank you. Woo, I love that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Oh, my favorite song. I love Michael Jackson. So it would have to be something around Beat It or Bad or Thriller or something around that time. Definitely. Yeah, it would have been anything Michael Jackson. I had a huge crush on him.
That's wonderful. I must say, in your LinkedIn picture that I'm looking at, it looks like you're about to bust a move with your hand.
I love it. Yes.
All right, my friend. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alycia Huston, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Ooh, more with the phone and the computer.
All right. All right. If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Alycia Huston, what would you say that is?
Clarity breeds mastery.
Ooh. Love that. All right, my friend. This was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I would just like to say thank you and go be great.
I appreciate that. You be great too, my friend. Alycia Huston. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you. Have a fabulous rest of your week.
Thank you.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.